So sadly, this one does not have any retro achievements. I've also never played this one. Um, no Five Nights at Freddy's. So I know the premise of Hollywood Squares is you had a giant board and you picked a celebrity representing a space on the board. The celebrity would give you a fact and you would guess whether that was true or false, if I remember correctly, and then you would get the square. Um, the goal was to make a tic tac toe. You're going down, Pam. Let's choose May. May's question. If someone asked you if you were in the mood for a little snooker and you consented, what would you end up playing? Mary answer, ping pong. In China, when does your host know that you have had enough to eat? So they ask them a question, the panelist gives an answer, and then you agree or disagree. That's how it goes. All right, starts coming out of your ears. Let's go with Mike. True or false? University scientists recently crossed a firefly with a tobacco plant. I have no fucking clue. It's the first self-start cigarette. True. According to the World Book, do most teenagers prefer the company of their friends or the company of their parents? Friends, duh. Fuck you and your block, Pam. President John Adams and his wife Abigail did it longer than any other presidential couple. What? Avoided a scandal. Stayed married longer. According to the book Money Talks, how much is Richard Nixon's signature worth? 50, 500, or 5,000? Did you mean on one of his 18 missing blank checks? Does that mean I can't win by default? Oh, fuck you. Where did Baroque sculpture first appear? At my house, we found the pieces in the kids' room. In room, this art form first appeared there in the late 1500s. And the win! What was first made in Egypt over 3,000 years ago by mixing fruits with nuts and honey? Trail mix. The famous granola pyramids. Candy. I would argue that it's trail mix, not candy, but okay. According to the Farmer's Almanac, it is best to stud your animals under a full moon. Always. That way they can see what they are doing. Oh, shit! Press the button too much. In 1957, a Russian dog named Laika did something that no other dog or human had done before. What? It went to outer space. Made a mess on the front steps of the Kremlin and lived. Yeah, the correct answer is traveled in space. What famous thing ran all the way from St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California? Shelley Winters' nylons? Okay. The Santa Fe Trail. Fuck! Oh, correct answer will win her a trip to Australia. Whoop whoop! A sad person feels blue. A jealous person feels green. A coward is yellow. What kind of person sees red? Heart surgeon. A funny person. Pam, you ignorant slut. The World Book says that you should have long arms, a long neck, and a short body in order to be a great what? Giraffe impersonator. Cage has won. Cage has won. Cage has won. Get fucked, Pam. According to a study at Emory University, what is normal amount of hairs that a woman should lose daily? As many gray ones as she can pull out. Oh, get fucked, Pam. Let's stick with Mike. Most often when the stomach growls, what does it mean? It's mad. Too much air. Here, that was a trick question. I don't think that's accurate, Dio. An experienced spelunker will always explore it in groups, but will never tape anything. But what do spelunkers explore? Shopping malls. Damn, Pam, you dumb. Sam, win me. According to the National Weather Service, the hottest temperature ever recorded in the continental USA was in Death Valley, California. How hot was it? It was so hot I saw a chicken pulling out its feathers. 122 degrees. Fuck. Fucking bullshit. According to the book Childhood Friendships, what is the main reason children tell lies? To prepare for a career in politics. Fuck, Pam won. One of the most talked about new weapons in the U.S. military is something called the stealth bomber, and it can do something no other type of aircraft can. What? I'll go $14 billion over budget. Yeah, you got damn right I won. And I go for the car. We'll do key number 5. Aww. I didn't win the car. Why did British miners take canaries with them into the mines? For snacks. They're singing cheer them up. Disagree. It's kind of a weird game, but it was a fun game show. It was more fun because the celebrities, like there were real celebrities on there, and they were most commonly comedians. Who are the only people allowed to enter the sacred city of Mecca? Rabbis. All right, Eddie. To someone in China, what are oolong and wulong? Baseball stars. High government officials. Oh, yeah. Straight dumped on her ass. Is there a difference between a rabbit and a hare? Yes, there's a difference between a rabbit and a hare. You had some oolong earlier today? Nice. True or false? When you get a bloody nose, it's a good idea to lie down. Whoops. Figured back in the 80s, they would have been like, yeah, lay down. Let the blood rush back to your head. Egyptian mummies were found wearing them. The ancient Greeks and Romans wore them. So did the French in the 17th century, who powdered theirs. What were they all wearing? Wigs, duh. Same underwear for a week. Oh, Beth, you so dumb. You are really dumb, for real. Val for the win. According to Sailor's folklore, where is Davy Jones's locker? Can't miss this one with the old sweat socks. At the bottom of the sea. According to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, besides grinning all the time, the Cheshire Cat could do something else that made him unique. What? He could empty his own litter box. Vanish at will. You dummy. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Where is a well-known phrase. Where did it originate? At Home Builders Convention. Okay. I'm the dummy on that one. True or false? For $15, you can adopt a humpback whale. My fishing pole costs more than $15. The correct answer is true, Beth. Why doesn't a hippopotamus get water up its nose when he's underwater? What water would want to go up there? They close their nostrils with special muscles. And that's game, baby! It didn't give me the option to choose a key. Hey, Rob! In 1847, an English company called Fry and Sons combined fermented cocoa beans with sugar and made the first what? The first drunk. I didn't pay attention to that. In 1891, Whitcomb Judson created the first slide fastener. Today it is known far and wide as the what? Whitcomb Judson slide fastener. The zipper. Well, we gotta play total defense here. According to New Woman magazine, do most married women having an affair tell their friends? It's not necessary, everyone else will. Yeah, fuck you, Val. True or false? Most male gorillas are only interested in getting romantically involved about once a year. Only Tarzan knows for sure. Beth for the win! Beth for the win! Is there a difference between a carpet and a rug? Yes, Howard would never wear a carpet. Cage one. Cage one. Cage motherfucking one. Who would use something called a half Nelson and a full Nelson? Mrs. Nelson. A mechanic. They're types of wrenches. Yeah, it's a wrestler. She got one right. Good for her. The touch me not is a flower that grows primarily where? At all girls Catholic schools. I didn't know that touch me not was a thing. Val's gonna fucking win. When Moses went up the mountain, he brought back the Ten Commandments. What did Muhammad bring back from the mountain? Some new ski clothes, towel from the Mecca Hilton. The Code of Harambe. The Quran. Look at Val with some domination. Big Girl, Big Boy, Tiny Tim, and Basket King are just some of the better known what? Adult film stars. Types of tomatoes. According to the World Book, if you were a barber, could you give a whale a haircut? Yes, if he waits his turn and brings his own hair tonic. Yes, whales actually have a little hair on their heads. Mark for the win! When a person is held against his will, he has been kidnapped. When a sailor is held against his will and forced to work on a ship, he's been what? Star on Love Boat. Press ganged. Damn it. What do we call that thing many Shriners wear on their heads? It's a fez. Fez. I wear fezes now. Fezes are cool. Alright, Dean. Don't fuck me like Mark did. One of the Hollywood's most endearing and most enduring movies was Mr. Blanding Builds His Dream House. Who played Mr. Blandings in this 1947 film? Who the... Donald Trump. Cary Grant. Boom, and I win again, motherfucker! Oh, so I chose one key. I won the car. So that was all I had planned, was to play these two games through a couple times today. Well, because they weren't the real celebrities. Yeah, not Breath of the Wild. A fake celebrity list would have been any. Decision on what we want to do. I only have at most an hour left of how long I wanted to. So I don't know if I want to get into Ducktales 2. I don't think I can beat Ducktales 1 again. I don't really have a reason to beat Ducktales 1 unless I go looking for the secret areas. Um, all right, give me 1 second here. I'll be right.